we're already seeing some of the bands. It's almost already like you have to watch to see when you want to drive from point A to point B.
You're exactly right. You look at your little radar app and you go, okay, I got this little window here, and then you try to beat the next band that comes through. So tonight, the frequency of those bands will start increasing, and then tomorrow we'll be right in the midst of some rain. Just had a chance to read the 5 o'clock discussion. The Hurricane Center puts out the advisory. They also include a nice discussion. Those of you that kind of like that science, you can go to the Hurricane Center site, hit forecast discussion. It gives you a good feeling of what they're thinking, the thought process behind their forecast. 76 degrees as we look to the west. One of the bands has gone by. It's in Pasco County right now. Ridge Manor, heavy rain. Dade City, big band of rain going by you. Watch me in Brooksville. Rain is heading for you. Then there's a gap. There's more rain coming up from the south. Here it is. Everything is whipping along. How fast is this rain moving? How about 40 miles an hour? And these are the type of bands, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. Probably put over a tornado watch. We did this during Debbie. Nash and I were over there in the Weather Center doing the updates on tornado warnings. So we'll see tomorrow if they put up a tornado watch. More than likely they will. They could do it tonight. Rain moving into Hernando County, and there's a gap. And then here comes the next band of rain whipping up from the south and the southeast. We'll track every one of them. The eye now is becoming more apparent as we still have some daylight to work with. We'll keep this visible satellite loop, show you this until about like 6:30, and then it gets too dark. Go back to the infrared, and then tomorrow we'll go back to the visible loop. But the visible loop does a good job of kind of showing you the developing eye and the scope of the storm. 85 mile an hour, Cat 1. Now ahead of the storm is the loop current. Be over the loop current for about the next 18 hours or so. Water temps in the loop current about 85, 86 degrees. Low shear, high moisture content of the atmosphere. So you look at all of the ingredients in place, it screams rapid intensification. The Hurricane Center up to a Cat 4. To the west of us, west-southwest of us. I know you're seeing that number. That does not mean we're having Cat 4 conditions here. In fact, the hurricane force winds extend about 50 miles to the east of the center. So this is more than 50 miles west of us. So it's important to note, we're not going to have sustained hurricane conditions here in Tampa Bay. At the coastline, where there's no friction, it's open out over the water, there can be wind gusts easily to hurricane force. But over land, especially inland, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, kind of like it was with Debbie for the most part. And then the hurricane ends up passing near or just east of Tallahassee, unfortunately. There is some population growth now to the east, population growth to the southeast of Tallahassee. I think it's a town called Newport. Not huge, but there's some population up here, and they may get in the midst of the eye wall, and that's a big problem. We'll be watching that for our state capital. And then the storm ends up near Atlanta, ends up near Nashville, and all along this path, because it's moving so fast, it'll likely transport a lot of the winds and bring them down to the surface. So even 45, 50, 55 mile an hour winds over the big tree canopy will cause all kinds of issues from Georgia all the way into Tennessee by Friday night. Here we go with the wind speeds, and the yellow is tropical storm force winds. So this is over us tomorrow. The hurricane force winds stay well west of us. They'll come close, and then it gets very close to Tallahassee. Our Fox model shows about the same thing, with the eye approaching the Big Bend. This is, where's the clock? 9:30 tomorrow night. It's pretty much on shore. At this time, we'll have a south and southwest wind and more high water along our coastline. Then the storm dies out and fizzles over Kentucky by Friday night. 4 to 7 foot storm surge south of us, 5 to 8 in Tampa Bay. Let's see, we have 8 to 12 up to about Citrus County, 10 to 15 to the Suwannee River, and then around the Big Bend, the numbers of 15 to 20 feet of storm surge. Now, thankfully, there's a lot of open gaps and a lot of marsh up in that direction, but there is Cedar Key in the way. So a lot of places where there's going to be a big problem along our west coast, and a lot of you are familiar with this all the way up, and we're concerned about all those places as the winds will be extremely gusty, and also the storm surge, a big problem. These are wind gusts. Now, these are not sustained winds. This is the top end. So you get an idea of gusts to about hurricane force along the coast. Gusts inland about 40, 45. These are the type of numbers that can cause some power outages. It's really tough to predict how the power outages will play out, because a lot of it is like, did the tree branch fall on that power line? So when you just get a lot of wind, there's a higher likelihood of having some outages. We'll watch that tonight and tomorrow. Periods of rain, increasing wind late tonight, lows near 80, just rainy and kind of windy. Strongest winds and heaviest rain along the coast, 84. Then on Friday, we're kind of left in the tail of Helene with tropical soup. So variably cloudy and tropical showers with any daytime heating, 87 degrees. Even over the weekend, off and on showers and storms, and temps up near 90. Back to you.